Leroy Cruz here, your Life Applications Officer. Getting on with it about this whole thing of conversations, part 2. I think what people really mean when they say stuff like, you need to learn how to have a conversation with people. You never had a conversation with people, so you just assume, I'm going to squash that. Okay, I'm going to squash that and blow that to pieces. I have conversations with people every day. And I think it's clear to say that that there are conversations that would be pointless for you to have. The evidence of who these people are and what they do, okay, like this screen in front of me, okay? The evidence of what people are and what they do is right in front of you. So that right there is enough conversation, because there's nothing I'm going to say, okay, to make this trick right here in the orange dress, okay, if it's orange on your screen, okay, there's nothing I'm going to say that is going to make him understand why I feel, according to Scripture and according to God, that is wrong, okay? So, do I need to have that conversation, or do I need to practice separation for the sake of my people, the church? Okay? Now, Dory Love went in there going off on this guy. I wouldn't do that. But I tell you what, if the guy came in any establishment of mine and went off on me, I would be having the same conversation that Dory has. You're a child of the devil. You're wicked. I watched this video, by the way. You're a child of the devil. You're wicked. You're poisoning these kids. Okay? And I'm not going to stand for it. Okay? But he would come to me. I wouldn't dare do what Dory did. Walk into a place that ain't got nothing to do with Jesus. Half the people there are gay anyway. It's not like he's seducing people that ain't like himself. Look at these people coming up to him. They're lesbians and I hate to use that word. I'm not going to say fags. I know y'all hate that word. Lesbians and male, I can't say it. I don't want to be a bigot. I don't want to be a bigot. Oh, don't want to be a bigot. But that's what it is. It is what it is. I think that when you say that we need to have a conversation, I think what you're really saying is that we're not allowed to be honest about certain things the way we see them. And we have to go to the person that you are assuming that I should have a conversation with before I judge. You're assuming that I should go to that person and have a conversation with that person, so that I understand how to address that person, okay? Or I understand how to that I understand how to talk to that person in a way that doesn't offend him. Well, I don't have to talk to him at all. Except to say, hello, sir. Good morning, sir. What do you need, sir? What can I do for you, sir? That kind of thing. Okay? I really don't have to talk to him at all. Okay? But you don't want us to be honest. And that is the thing that I see plaguing America, is like, it's wrong to be honest about liberals and Democrats and the cover-ups that go on in our country. It's wrong to be honest about black people. It's wrong to be honest about the whole LGBTQ community, you know, the abortion community, the social justice warrior community, all these different communities. It's wrong to be honest. It's wrong to be honest. You're not allowed to do that anymore. The only honesty you want is, do I honestly want to indulge into your cult? No, I don't. So therefore, there's no conversation. Let me go here. Y'all love to accuse us of judging. That's the number one thing that you're meaning when you say we need to have a conversation. To judge is to properly to distinguish, to decide mentally or judicially, by implication, to try, condemn, punish, avenge, conclude, condemn, damn, decree, determine, esteem, judge, go to, sue at the, law, ordain, call in question, sentence, to, think. So therefore, that's what the word judge means, people. Okay, it does not mean to go out there and pick on other people. It does not mean to, it means that if I look at you and I decide what your fate is, I decide that, like, you know, what Steven Anderson might say about homosexuals, that might be judging. But what I say about homosexuals, you've never heard me once say, well, I think homosexuals, well, I did say that homosexuals, some of the acts should be, they should go to jail for, and I did say that I don't think it's proper. I did say I don't agree with gay marriage, and I did say that, I forget what the other things I said, but I said these things because these things are clearly, obviously to everyone, even themselves, bad for our country, okay? And they're bad for my children and grandchildren to be exposed to this stuff, okay? So to judge, again, is to punish, to condemn. I'm not God. I can't punish or condemn anyone. I can't make the conclusion. I can't file a decree against you. Sentence you is mainly what they're getting at here. Okay? I can't sentence you or do anything like that. All I can do is say, well, I believe. And that's all I can say. But to judge would mean, for me, if I had the power to judge you in the first place, according to this, according to the Strong's. See, the dictionary might say one thing, but the Strong's, the KJV Bible Dictionary, says something different. I don't have any authority to judge you. Okay, now if I had the authority to judge you according to this, then you could accuse me of judging. Okay, then you could accuse me of judging. Okay? But I don't have that authority. Okay? So that's enough of that. So I blew that out of the water. Okay? If I had that authority, I would be more careful. If I had that authority. Okay? I would be more careful of what I say if I had that authority. But people are not allowed to be honest, number one. Okay, you do not want us to be honest. When we are honest, then you're very quick to say, you need to have a conversation. Okay? Number two, does having conversations justify wrongs? Okay? Let's go back. Does having conversations justify what I saw on this Jesse Lee Peterson video with Black Lives Matter? Does having a conversation with black people justify this? Where are the white people in this video? Oh, they hiding. Because y'all done went crazy. Okay? No, it does not justify that at all. Just because you have a conversation and you tell me why you join Black Lives Matter like they did Jesse Lee Peterson here and all like that, that does not justify it. Okay? You're still wrong for the things that you do to cops. You're still wrong for black on black crime. You're still wrong, okay, for lying about the numbers. Like my boy, he ain't my boy, but he tells the truth though. He just says some things within the truth that he shouldn't say. Like he's against interracial relationships and stuff like that. He don't even realize he said that, but I caught that when he was talking over and over again. Now, you go to my Jesse Lee Peterson videos, not my Jesse Lee Peterson videos, my Colin Flaherty videos, and my Tommy Sotomayor videos, okay, and my Red Ice videos, you will see that I do not hate black people. I do not judge black people. You will see that I simply am honest about what I see. And you know where honesty starts? It doesn't start at YouTube. It doesn't start at the first sight of black on black crime, which that's enough right there too. You know when it starts? It starts when I walk outside my door. It starts at the bus stop. Okay? Because some differences expose you. Some dress codes expose you. The way you talk exposes you. The way you deal with other people. And you make it all about you. You're always the victim. That exposes you. Okay? You say you love your wife, then you cheat on her. What's the conversation? So, there's a prime example right there. You're having conversations with your wife every day. Right? But then when you cheat on her, what did all that conversating you done? You know, you conversate about how much you love her and you want to spend the rest of your life with her, and you conversated on you know, you agree on everything, and you have a way to, you know, reconcile your irreconcilable differences. But yet you cheated on her. What happened with that? What happened to that whole conversation after you cheated on her? See, so therefore, again, okay, you know, these wrongs that you have don't justify. Okay, the conversation does not justify wrong. So what's the point? Okay, the Bible is conduct versus conversation. The Bible says, be doers of the word and not hearers only. Conduct over conversation. You can sit there and we can talk back and forth all we want to, but what are you doing? Okay, you can sit there and say you love your family all you want to. And you can explain why you're so depressed and what you're going through. But should you keep going home drunk every night? Should you be slapping your wife? Oh, well, didn't we have a conversation about this? The coronavirus is a conversation that we have every day. You get too close to people, and they rub off on you. Their philosophies, their opinions, and their arguments. That's why atheists don't understand. Your arguments only work on people that are not genuinely believers. They work on people that are on the fence, that don't genuinely believe in God and Christ Jesus. They've never been saved. That's where your conversation, your argument might help them. Your argument can't help me, because I've already been a backslider twice before. This is my third time coming back home to the Lord. Okay, this is my third time. My third time. But you get too close to people and you get to talking and you start to, you know what I mean? That's what happens to these atheists. They don't think before they go to these, you know, these you know, what do you call them? Great debaters, these motivational speakers. And they go there and they listen and they ain't thinking nothing but, you know, he's speaking to their flesh. He's speaking to their flesh. And when he speaks to their flesh, they're like, bravo, bravo. But then the next thing you know is you come to D-Roy Cruz's channel, and just like a comment I read on my most recent video yesterday, some knucklehead, what is he doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? Anyway, that really distracted me, sorry. A guy standing outside my window, he got his phone out, okay, doing something by my window. I don't know why they have to walk all the way over here to smoke. I don't know why they gotta, you know, that's another video. But anyway, here we go again. Now what's he doing? What is he doing? He's weird, man. I think he got mental problems or something. Guy makes me nervous. He just stopped in front of my window knowing I'm watching him. And he's, you know, I think he's slow and weird. Anyway, you know, I'm not going to judge the guy. I never had a conversation with the guy. I'm not going to judge him. Okay? All I know is I wish he'd, like, stop peeking in my window. Okay? I wish he stopped being a peeping Tom. I wish he stopped peeking in my window. I wish he'd stop, like, standing in front of my window doing stuff when it ain't got nothing to do with me. Keep it over there. You live over there, dude. What you coming away over here for? You know? But I'm not going to judge. I haven't had a conversation with him. But if it were you, you'd probably call the cops. Say, hey, this guy keeps coming up on my porch, man, and it's acting stupid. You know what I mean? Like, he need to be arrested or something. Dude got a problem, you know? But the coronavirus is a conversation that we have every day. And we get close to people. And we get too close, and then we take on their philosophies and their stupidity. I'm saying and speaking in spiritual terms, those for you that don't understand how to put things in the spirit, I'm speaking in spiritual matters. Okay, I know what the coronavirus is. I'm speaking using the coronavirus the way sin. The coronavirus and sin have a lot in common. Okay? What about the conversations we can't have? I'm about to have a word with this guy. I really am. I'm about to have a word with him. About to have a word with this guy. About to have a word with this guy. He's getting on my last nerve. About to pull him to the side and say, look, what are you looking for, dude? Are you friends with Dragnot Silvaz? You stalking me and junk? You know what I mean? Why are you looking in my window, man? What are you looking for? You gonna come in here and clean my house for me? You looking for a job? Yeah, you can come here. You can come do my dishes. You know, what do you want, man? Yeah, I got stalkers everywhere. Got them on YouTube, Facebook. Now I got them on my front doorstep. Man. What about the conversations we can't have? Huh? Are there conversations we cannot have? Even Matt Dillahunty agrees with me. And I commend him for getting to that point where other atheists don't seem to get it. Where you are rooted and grounded in what you believe. I'm rooted and grounded in what I believe. So why are you trying to come and take me down from what I believe? Why you want to argue? Why you want to argue? Why do you want to argue? Stop. You know I'm grounded in what I believe. I'm not on the fence. Now, if I was on the fence, then you would have an edge, but I'm not on the fence. Okay, I am a life applications officer. And if you don't think I am, then you are on the wrong channel. You have come here to learn where you might have made a mistake, where you might have forgot some things, where you ain't looking at the big picture. If that's not why you're here, you're at the wrong channel. I'm not here to have conversations. That's enough conversation right here in front of me, okay? And I did watch this video in its entirety, okay? Conversations through observation and research, collecting info is what I'm doing right here. When I go to all these channels on YouTube and I read books and I listen to documentaries and I watch these people, maybe I didn't ask them any questions, but I listened to them tell other people what they think and how they feel. Conversation through observation, research, collecting info. I've done that. I do it every day. I do it about immigrants. I do it about black people, white people. I do it about Jehovah's Witnesses because they're always downtown. I got a Jehovah's Witness friend I work with, me and him talk all the time, and we get along great, because he doesn't throw his at me. He's more concerned about what we can agree on. What we don't agree on, he'll run from me. He'll just avoid the conversation and try to go, hi. And I go run and ask him, like, hold up, man, you need to correct this. Like, come on, man, But I don't fight with him about it. If he don't want to talk about it, that's fine. Okay? But we do get along just great, and we have conversations all the time. So squash this, you need to have a conversation. You ain't never had a conversation. Man, blow it out of your butt. Blow it out of your butt. Okay? You don't know what you're talking about. If you can't sentence anyone, as I said about the word judge, does it matter what you think? Does it matter what I think? You come to my channel because you're concerned about what I think. Why do you care what I think? Because you're not rooted and grounded what you believe. See, I don't care what you think. You care what I think. That's why you come to my channel. Because you care what I think. I don't come to your channel unless I'm trying to argue back and forth. But I don't come to your channel to watch you, spit off. Because I know what I believe. And I know and I believe 100% that this is the truth. And if this is not the truth, only my pastor can help me. Only those that I give an account to in the faith can help me. Can't no atheist help me if I'm wrong about this. You can't help me. I go to those that have the authority and understanding and knowledge in the spirit to help me. Okay? So it really doesn't matter what we think until we get to that place to where, you can tear Christians away from what they're doing and tear Christians away from their rights, just like you got rights and so forth. And then you will find Christians out on the street like everybody else protesting because now you done went for mama. You done went, okay, and you're forcing us to be something that we don't want to be. Okay? All right? But if you think that being a Christian is just an option, like being gay is just an option, okay, that's a conversation that we can't have. Because that ain't going to do nothing but go crazy. Okay? It's not an option. Being a Christian is not an option. If being a Christian was an option, I probably wouldn't be one. But I know it is the truth. In Jesus' name. I'll say it for you. Do not judge that you do not be judged. For with that judgment you judge, you will be judged. And with the measure you use, it will be measured back to you. And why do you look at the speck in your brother's eye, but do not consider the plank in your own eye? Or how can you say to your brother, let me remove the speck from your eye, and look, a plank is in your own eye? Hypocrite. First remove the plank from your own eye, then you will clearly remove the speck from your brother's eye. Do not give what is holy. See, y'all left this out too. Do not give what is holy to the dogs, nor cast your pearls before swine. That tells me there's a lot of conversations that we ain't going to have. Do not give what is holy to the dogs, nor cast your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn and tear you to pieces. Okay? God is not into all these conversations. Christ wasn't into all these conversations. He was into whosoever will. He ain't got time to argue with whosoever won't. Okay? So I'm D. Cruz, your life applications officer. Thank you for watching. And I will do more tonight or later on in the week. Yes. I got to go to work. So God bless you. Have a great day. And talk to you